I love you too, sis.
Hey, Gail. We're going for a ride. Wanna come?
After discovering a forest full of old magic and the true origins of your uncanny abilities, what type of adventure might Elsa of Arendelle and those in the Enchanted Forest go on next? That's the question everyone's dying to learn the answer to as we wait for Frozen 3. While the first film in the franchise was an instant success, the sequel took us on many twists and turns that we never knew what to expect next. At the end of the day, Elsa and Anna went their separate ways, with frequent visits, of course. With Elsa now living in the Enchanted Forest and Anna ruling Arendelle, a lot has changed, and now we finally have our first glimpse at what's next for the sisters. At an event, a Disney representative shared the summary for Frozen 3, which has now spread online and sparked many exciting conversations. I want to join in on the fun, so here is the translated summary. In this new chapter, witness the wedding of the century in Arendelle as Queen Anna walks down the aisle and joins Elsa on a new magical journey filled with unknown challenges. And what's even more exciting, the royal family is about to welcome a mysterious new member. While it's not much, there's still enough information to get me thinking about the types of storylines, characters, and subplots we might expect from the next film. So without further ado, here's my list of what to expect from Frozen 3.
That's a Northuldra scarf.
What? This is from one of our oldest families.
Number 1, the royal wedding. The last time we left Anna and Kristoff, they were preparing to start the next chapter of their lives together. Kristoff spent the entirety of Frozen 2 agonizing over his proposal, with each of his attempts going unheard or overshadowed by other events. The poor guy just wanted to tie the knot and settle down, and I can't blame him. What Hans lost, another man gained. And Kristoff clearly knows how lucky he is to have Anna as a friend, confidant, and future wife. The first part of the film will show Anna and Kristoff in the midst of planning their imminent wedding. That's a classic film trope, with a couple trying to make things official only for a major event to get between them on their big day, and force them to put the ceremony on hold for the greater good. That's my prediction anyway. Anna might appreciate the break from Arendelle, as running a country and organizing her own wedding reception can't be easy. I wouldn't be surprised if she starts to get overwhelmed, second-guess herself, and needs some one-on-one sister time to rebuild her confidence. A storyline like this could also parallel the story from the first film, when Anna had to help Elsa find her way home.
Will you marry me?
Number 2, Arendelle's future prince or princess. Of course, running a kingdom and planning her upcoming ceremony might not be the only struggle in Anna's life. Currently, she and Kristoff have some pretty small families to depend on. Each of them lost their biological parents young, leaving them to grow up in either partial isolation or among some very happy-go-lucky trolls. Without having their parents to act as role models, Anna and Kristoff might pale at the thought of becoming parents themselves. But I think they have it in the bag. Kristoff has cared for Sven his entire life, and that's a big commitment. There are also many younger trolls in his adoptive family whom he may have helped care for. While Anna hasn't had much experience with children, she does take frequent care of Olaf, and she tends to an entire kingdom's worth of needs. She shows us through every interaction how caring, protective, and attentive she is. The film might have a subplot about Anna discovering her pregnancy and either sharing the information with her loved ones or keeping it a secret so she can join Elsa on their next adventure. Either way, introducing Anna's child would be an interesting direction for the Frozen franchise, as the only other Disney princess who had a child is Ariel. However, as an expansive franchise that could continue for several years, it only makes sense for the characters and their lives to grow, because it would be a nice change of pace to have a Disney princess or prince who actually has alive and involved parents.
Jump.
Number 3, distant relatives. Who comes running at the first mention of weddings and baby announcements? Estranged relatives, that's who. According to the film's summary, we'll meet a mysterious member of Elsa and Anna's family who will definitely have a big role to play in the story. There's no telling who they will be or what their ultimate goal is, but I'm willing to throw caution to the wind and make a tentative prediction. In the sequel, we spend the majority of the film in the Enchanted Forest. It's an entirely new location with a civilization of people locked within by a curse decades before. Despite having ice powers, Elsa's parents never told her about these people, the forest, or the spirits who lived there. Throughout the film, we also meet other creatures who have connections to water, wind, earth, and fire, with Elsa completing them as the fifth elemental. Of course, her connection wouldn't have been possible without her mother coming from the Enchanted Forest. I can't help thinking that had Elsa and Anna had any blood relatives among the locals, they would have met them during the sequel. That leads me to believe that this mysterious character will likely come from their father's side. Born into royalty, he came from a long line of nobility and likely has distant relatives all over the world. It's curious as to why none of them stepped in to fill the throne until Elsa came of age. But that might be a plot hole explored in the third film. In fact, it's pretty interesting that no estranged or distant relative came to care for the orphaned Anna and Elsa. So why would they show up now? Mysterious indeed. Of course, it's also possible the summary is referring to Kristoff's family, as we haven't met anyone he's biologically related to. Whoever they are, they'll definitely shake up the family's dynamic.
Oh, did you boys get all dressed up for me?
It was Sven's idea.